from Homesteading in the...
We're not doing too well out here.
Hello from Homesteading in the Heartland.
Friends.
Farming friends or does
farming
somebody
family.
else have that? I don't want to take it from somebody.
Or farming family.
Friendly farmers.
Friendly farmers.
We're giving you a late update. We are going to try to do this once or twice a week now.
Post once or twice.
We just have to make it happen. We just...
Because we have a lot of video ideas, so...
Well, we've been busy, but anyways. So here is the update. Tomatoes that I am overdue on pruning. I'm starting to catch up. This year compared to the last year, the pests and the diseases in the garden is so bad. Neem oil, diatomaceous earth, doing everything you think you can possibly do. So anyways, I have some carrots, which are close to needing to harvest and
cucumbers,
preserve. And it appears I have some good Marketmore 76 heirloom cucumbers. And then I'm going to pretend I did this on purpose, but I didn't. I have some Chicago pickling cucumbers that I didn't. The bugs are really bad right now. That was supposed to be a pickling cucumber. I'm just going to save the seeds on that one because I didn't get to it. Thought that would be funny, but I did it on purpose. No, I didn't. we
filled the raised beds.
Yeah, and we started some more peas and beans because you can plant till August 1st on those in our zone 3/4 where we are. We're about 3 hours from the Canadian border. And then we planted radishes,
on
two
either
different
side.
kinds of radishes, and then like 8 kinds of lettuce and spinach, and then some mesclun next here. And I intend on probably planting where we're filling with dirt here. There's some sticks down to kind of help support and brace it. And then potting soil most of the way, and then the rest compost. And then every year we'll add some compost to the top. This got started late, but it's stuff that's cold hardy and we can start, and we're starting to harvest. And I have some more. I have my valerian root and some herbs over here, parsley and oregano, and then I have a bunch more tomato plants. Like when I prune, I've started and I have tons rooted, and I want to plant them, but I already have how many? Like 116 spots of tomato and pepper plants, but I can't let...
If anybody wants one!
I can't let anything die. I try to plant some stuff in pots to have inside. And we intend on getting a greenhouse here in the next few weeks. My husband's looking more at greenhouses right now. And we have Marketmore 76, Chicago pickling, and then Wisconsin SR58 heirloom. Then we have some King Tut purple peas.
Purple potted.
I am excited. Look at this, King Tut purple peas. I'm excited. We haven't tried. Should we try them for our first time? Ooh, they're really big. Ooh. We didn't.
I can't grab one. Skeeter.
These are really big.
Interesting.
Try some that are. Let's try a pod that's not so mature. How about that?
Yeah, the other one was kind of bitter.
Yeah, because we let that one go. Our peas are about here, and around us they sprayed the fields, and then bees weren't pollinating for a while, and so we didn't have anything until they grew higher. Okay, let's try.
These are good.
That's better.
Where'd you go?
We'll give the rest to the chickens. Okay. And then the other day we had some white wax beans.
Oh, those are really
right
good.
Here.
She steamed them.
And then we have dragon tongue beans. The pests are so bad. So we had 2 rows of broccoli here. The south winds we had. This row that was about this high, the south winds that we had. We had like 2 weeks, 3 weeks off and on of like 60, 70 mile an hour straight, like south winds. It was insane. 30 mile an hour and then with wind gusts of 60 miles an hour. And then these were more established, and the pests were so bad we had to burn everything. I did neem oil, that didn't work, and I needed diatomaceous earth for the flea beetles, and I didn't catch it in time, and so we burned all these. So we reseeded these 7 more fox.
We've been finding a lot of fox poop.
Yeah. Bonus this year. Last year we had rabbits so bad they ate a lot of our garden, even with the fence. But this year, no rabbits, because my husband killed about 6 or 7 in the spring. And then we apparently have a fox den nearby, and they eat all the rabbits. So downside, good side, no rabbits in the garden.
They could potentially eat our chickens.
Our chickens are, our chickens, we've been paying extra. Fortunately, we have not, knock on wood, or if there's any wood, we have not lost any chickens yet. And then, here's some of our purple potted pole beans here. And the pest damage, there's lots of pest damage. Anyways, the cabbage worms have been terrible. I'm gonna harvest some peas here and cucumbers. Beans are still coming in. The white wax beans came up first, which typically do. And then I've done peroxide and on my tomato plants, and I'm having issues again with. So I don't know what to do. Black Beauty plant, which is currently dying. Part of it is dying.
Let me hurry up. The scares are really biting me. Okay, so this is our haul.
This is our main pea harvest so far.
Well, that's not all peas, but... Whoa.
Look at this goodness. King Tut purple peas.
And tons of tomatoes.
And then it's Little Marvel and Sugar Snap peas. And then we have small 4th of July tomatoes, heirloom Manitoba, and sun sugar, and grape cherry, and sweetie cherry, and... Okay, go ahead and eat that and enjoy it.
Wait, it fell right out.
Sweetie cherry, and then... We use a laundry basket to go collect our bounty. We're gonna call. Daddy said to call the garden Thy Bounty, because we always say, "Bless us, the Lord."
Yeah.
I guess. So Thy Bounty will be the garden. Anyways, we have some more 76 cucumbers, and we have some Wisconsin SR 58s, and then some Chicago picklings that got really big. A couple of them that we're just going to, this one, I'm just going to collect seeds for the Chicago pickling because I didn't pick that in time for it to pickle. Oops. So, and then we have a green pepper. It is deformed, but looks awesome.
Still will taste good.
Yes, it will.
Where's that?
And the grasshoppers are eating all our corn and the beans and eating our beans, and grasshoppers were not like this. I've never seen grasshoppers like this, but I don't think anybody in the world has seen grasshoppers the way they seen grasshoppers this year. So be happy for what we got.
Yay!
Okay. Okay, guys, it's the next day. And we just had, we can't be outside, or I was outside trying to pick some peas, and it came down. We had a red cell come through, and we have a lot more rain. And the grasshoppers out here are, we don't need any more rain. Last year, I have not seen grasshoppers like this.
Or any kind of pests like the worms.
Yeah, I'm seeing pests that I don't know what they are. And they're different than I've ever seen before. I've had like neon fluorescent colored looking pests that I've never, anyways.
They're weird.
Our garden is struggling. I've done diatomaceous earth. I have done neem oil. I have used peroxide for everything that I think that I can do to save our garden. And we are getting, we're getting stuff. Things are good.
We showed how much all of our stuff that we had gotten before this clip, but
and
So we're getting some harvest.
So we're getting some things. I had for as much as we planted, I intended on doing CSA boxes and preserving for the year, and I'm still going to probably do a couple families, a couple boxes, but I'm not going to be able to start what I had intended. Bees, they sprayed out here around us. I mean, we talked to the farmers and he let us know, so we stay inside and they are careful to not get too close to us. And our main garden is completely protected in the shelter belt, but the bees were completely non-existent after they sprayed. So the blossoms are just not being pollinated, and basically we're thankful for God's blessings and what he is providing us and what we do have, but I've never seen grasshoppers like this. There's a lot. This is biblical, and what's going on in our world is biblical. So
okay. Anyways, we wanted to show you some of our templates, and not templates, but we wrote out our whole garden and wrote down everything that's in it, and it's hard to explain, but we'll just kind of show you. Which one should we start off with?
The main one.
This is our main garden.
So I took a ruler and I don't know if you can see that. Wrote it all down. Oh, it's upside down. I'm trying to cover that one thing right there. Anyways, on some graph paper, and I have the dates on top of when we planted it, and then we write down, days of germination, which is to keep track, because we have so much going on, from lettuce to beets, lettuce to radishes to
anything you can pretty much think.
It's hard to keep track when you're trying to grow everything. So and then here's the 4 rows of tomatoes. There's 116 spots for tomatoes and peppers, and then I did a separate thing.
It's just the tomatoes and
peppers. Just the tomatoes and peppers, a key.
Sorry, getting focus. There we go. It's focusing.
So if anybody needs to come and help pick for fun and want to know what is what, because I know what's what, but there's I don't know. I don't even know how many varieties of tomatoes of heirloom. I did some hybrid, but mostly heirloom.
Just showing this again so you guys can see it.
And this is the other garden.
The second garden that's over there between the barn
and
and
focused?
Yes. Between the barn and the whatchamacallit. So yeah, that's... Oh yeah, Quonset. Yeah. That's our second garden.
Anyways, and then my husband was awesome and laminated these at work, and the raised beds.
This one got rained on. We left it outside.
I left it outside before we got the rain. So here's the raised beds information. So I'll have to redo that, and he'll laminate that too. You can just take a dry erase marker and add stuff on to where we were going to plant some other stuff and write that down and throughout the...
And then so for my fundraiser at school, we had like a, not really a fundraiser, kind of a fundraiser, where when everybody was going back to school to grab all their stuff for the end of the year since our school shut down, we had a small plant sale there, so we knew a bunch of people would be coming, and we put it towards our field trip that we were supposed to go on, but that will probably be canceled for this year. Well, yeah, it will be for sure.
I think it'll be postponed.
Postponed though, yeah.
The world.
But we wrote down, this is just some things that they don't really matter too. Oh yeah, I can blur. It doesn't really matter too much, but we were just kind of writing down some store, which ones were the store ones, which ones were the ones that we planted. Kind of just numbers of which, what we planted. And I think, yeah, this is showing what kinds of tomatoes we did. Kind of a better idea.
Yeah, lots of different kinds. The only one I think of my heirloom that didn't make it was a pineapple. But
then we just did this yesterday, where we kind of wrote down.
Well, we started this a long time ago.
Yeah, but yesterday we did the blue, where
Yeah.
Where we wrote days to germination and days to maturity on
For the newer, because we did another succession crop of lettuce versus just the lettuce and radishes and stuff. So like next year we'll have to do this again and then have it laminated again, because you're gonna want to rotate your crops. You're not gonna want to. You're gonna want to not plant like 2 years in a row now. I planted the tomatoes in the same place, and then next year I'll swap things around the garden. So you redo, if you keep planting things in the same place, you're not going to have as much success, because your different plants require different nutrients, and you're going to starve that from nutrients. And
also, really quickly wanted to mention before we do the end of the video that a lot of the, can I mention this? Sure. I know we're not doing a seed video about all of our seeds, but I saw we have this catalog, and this is where we got a lot of our seeds, really good quality seeds. And yeah, well, we might do a separate seed video.
This is the free catalog you can get from this year from Baker's Creek. I bought the extra large one. Let me go look.
It has a lot. Yeah, Mommy will go find this, but we have gotten a lot of our seeds from here, and they're really good quality. They have literally anything you can think of. Give you guys an idea.
Here's the big one. I recommend. I've looked at some other ones, and this one I have found to be my favorite so far. The pictures are fantastic, and yeah, it's just wonderful.
We have a lot of...
Anyways, but we order from Baker's Creek, my Patriot Supply. When we started gardening, the first place we ordered heirloom seeds, which I've been very, very happy with, is my Patriot Supply, because they come in these Mylar bags, and that keeps them, don't want any moisture. And we've had seeds that are 7 years old, and they still have like 80-90% germination with some of these. And I've been very happy with my Patriot Supply. Then another good company, it would be Sustainable Seed Company. And then Sustainable Seed Company. And then we bought some stuff at the store that's heirloom, non-GMO. Yeah. You know, just because I'm like, I want to try something different. I recommend, where I have not purchased seeds, but I've heard very good things. And we're going to order a bunch more seeds to have, because I think seeds are going to be in short supply in the next year. So would be MI Gardener. You can go to migardener.com. He has a YouTube channel and has like, I don't know, 600,000 subscribers. He's been doing a gardening channel forever, and he's like a plethora of information. MI Gardener. And then another person that doesn't sell seeds, but who is a plethora of information, and would be Roots and Refuge. So shout out to Roots and Refuge. So we're going to close out. We are going to try to do this once a week and stay on top of it more.
Also, comment like videos that you guys want to see, like if you have questions, or
we are in zone 3-4.
Do anything, you know.
We're 3.5 hours from the Canadian border, so
thanks for watching.
And all of you out there, even if you live and don't in a small space and don't have a lot of room, there's lots of ways you can grow. And then, you know, if you want to grow lettuce year round inside and not buy, risk buying lettuce at the store because of everything going on with E. coli, this or this going on, it's time everybody start getting back to basics and with what's going on in our world. I just pray that more people will just do what they can. Container gardening in small spaces, vertical gardening. You can get vertical gardening.
Literally
things,
try anything.
Hydroponic vertical gardening. There's so many things you can do to, where it's a small investment to have healthier food. It's not being sprayed on, and security of having that there. And I don't know.
That's it.
This was not planned. I don't have a script, so next vlog we should do a prepping gardening, a prepping homesteading.
Yeah.
Prep video. For what's coming, and like The number one thing to do, all that anybody can do right now is to get out of the mess is Jesus at this point. That's all we can do is thank you and see you on the next video.
Okay. Bye.
Blessings from North Dakota.